My jewelry show, Miss Melissa Dawson, and you and Justin had a chance to kick off this Today's Special Value, which is new and today only. And we've all had this moment.
Right.
I don't care where we live, whether you live in the path of hurricanes or if you live where you get a lot of snow. One day for us, it was the middle of a beautiful day. There was no weather, but I think something happened to a pole at the end of our street and we lost power for hours and hours and hours. What do you do if this happens? Well, you turn to Ecoflow, that other QVC customers just like you have made customer top rated,
yes,
have been the #1 power source in your home here at QVC. And we have an amazing value today, which is pretty much half price in what we're doing, which is incredible. But right now, we have all of the lights down. Our studio lights are down. Chat about what we're doing right now.
Yeah, so now you're seeing everything that's powered is powered from our Ecoflows. So we've got 2 lamps over here. We've still got our TV on, so we're streaming television. If we jump over here, we can still make our Keurig coffee maker. That's probably my most important necessity. Our Wi-Fi is on. We have more lights. We've got our Dyson fan going. We can even plug in like a space heater, a portable air conditioner. And our bedroom area, we've got a fan, we've got our alarm clock going, we've got another light here as well. So that's the beauty about Ecoflow. And one of our customers called and said it so well, like, when the power goes out, my day just keeps running. Like, everything, you're not surviving a power outage, you're thriving in a power outage.
With Ecoflow, which is our #1 power station brand here at QVC. You guys are #1.
Yes.
Your customer top rated. And honestly, it looks like your coffee maker sitting right here because it's so sleek and small. I just want to implore everybody that we have had so many customers purchase this since midnight. You're getting the Ecoflow with the solar panels, which is the #1 most popular choice when you bring it to us at QVC. And now this is so lightweight and easy, you can take it all around your house. I love that David Venable got a second Ecoflow now for his second floor.
Yes.
Because that happens to us. Like, we're powering the downstairs kitchen and family room area, but then we have to go upstairs and hit the potty with a flashlight. Not fun.
Right.
But I have a big update for everybody, and I hope you guys listen, because Rick Domeyer said this earlier, and I had Marco write it down. 33 million people went without power in 2024. Many people have lost power already in January of 2025. We started the day with 8,000 at midnight, and we had 2 choices. One was going to be the one without the solar panels that is already sold out, but I'm telling you, the one with the solar panels is always the more popular. So that's why we brought in a tiny bit more of that, and it has been the #1 choice all day. We started with 8,000. There's only 2,700 left. And although that sounds like a lot, when it's shipping for free and with the solar panels, should be, when you think about this price, $1,469, worth every penny.
Yes.
I sold jewelry last night that was beautiful. It was more than that money.
Yes.
And it's really pretty and sparkling, but it really can't help you when the kids go, I gotta get my homework done, or you're thinking of the thousands of dollars in your freezer that you bought from QVC. Guess what, you guys? This today, and today only, is $729.98. And don't let that compact thumbprint fool you, because it is built with power. You're spending $729.98 and you're saving $730.
You're saving more than you're spending.
Yeah. And anytime this is girl shopping math, that means it doesn't count.
That's right.
But honestly, if you're thinking about gifting this to someone you love, and it might be the best dolly that I've ever had in my life to push this around.
360 spin on it.
Call us. We want to hear your story, because the stories today have been so impactful. But let's dive into why you're #1 here at QVC.
Yes.
Customer top rated.
Customer top rated, and we're now #1 in the world.
Oh!
So we are now the #1 global brand as well. People love Ecoflow, and I'll tell you why. It's simple, it's easy, it's straightforward. You get it home, you plug it in the wall to charge it. That's it. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no Bluetooth, there's no accounts to set up. With this, there's no gas, there's no fumes, there's no cranks, there's no maintenance. So you get it home, you store it in a closet. When the power goes out, you simply turn on the button and you start plugging in your items. 5-year warranty coming included. That is unheard of in the world of electronics. And to go from 0 to 100, Jane, only takes 51 minutes.
That's amazing.
I can't even charge my cell phone in 51 minutes.
No, that's amazing.
So that's amazing.
And this will charge your cell phone too, along with everything else in your home.
So I'll give you a quick tour. So right here on the front of the screen, it's actually telling me right now I have 2.2 days of power.
Wow.
And I'm at 80% charge. So it's never a guessing game. You always know exactly how much power you have. You have 4 USBs right across the front, 2 of those being your newer Type-C connection, 2 of those being your traditional connection. Then down here, you've got 620 volt connections. So you can plug in your refrigerator, deep freezer, your air fryer, your microwave oven, your coffee maker. You can plug all of these items in at the same time. This handles up to 2,700 watts of power. That's another thing that really sets Ecoflow apart.
Right.
And then on the back, you also have your car charging port. So if you love camping, RVing, tailgating, you probably got a lot of things with that cigarette connection. And then you've got 2 additional DC ports there as well. And then this is going to be your 3 ways to recharge: in the wall, in the car, or via the solar panels. You've got 3 different options. We also have an extra port in case you want to get an extra battery. You can even expand your system down the road.
We don't have enough to go around to everybody in the country who will lose power this week,
right?
Let alone this month, let alone this year. And here is just like a quick little overview of why you guys are #1 here and around the world.
Right. Again, we support the most amount of devices, so 99% of everything in your home. That nice bright LCD display again tells you accurately how many hours of power you have left. 13 outlets that you can run all at the same time. And again, 3 easy ways to recharge. We have the fastest recharge times in the industry as well. That optional solar panel, we love it. Included trolley. Really, this is only our 2nd time ever including a trolley.
Can you start making furniture?
Right?
I mean, not furniture. I'm sorry. I truly meant to say luggage, because this is the best little dolly I've ever had.
Smooth.
Oh,
and if you go shop it, you'll understand why it's a serious piece of equipment. And the thing I love about this too, Jane, we've had so many Ecoflow customers call in today that have gotten our Ecoflows of the past that maybe weigh 50 to 75 pounds and you didn't really have the right trolley for them. This trolley is compatible with all of our Ecoflows. So if you do have a heavier one, you really are going to appreciate, maybe you're using the trolley for your heavier one, and then this one really is only 27 pounds. So this one might be your small one that you keep down in the basement, that you keep in your bedroom. So
I mean, here's the thing. I know we have shows like this at QVC, and you watch it and you think, I should really get that, and then you don't. And then let's fast forward a month, 2 months, half a year, maybe a year, and the power goes out. I had a friend that lost power on a wedding day. A wedding day. Imagine the hair products. Imagine the Wi-Fi that was needed with the router. Imagine all the stress. And even if it's just that moment where you're in the middle of doing your homework and you have someone in grade school or high school or maybe in college and the lights go out and the power goes out and you're like, but I got to get this finished. Now you've got the Ecoflow. And because I am a mom and my daughters do not live in the same state that I do anymore, it's not just the fact that, oh my gosh, my one daughter lives in Florida. And when you go through a hurricane and you are over 1,000 miles away from your loved one, it literally feels like you are so helpless.
Yes.
You're just like helpless. I can't get on a plane. I can't get there in time. I'm that kind of mom that I always want to do. And knowing that from QVC, that they have something that is going to keep the router on so we can talk, the lights on, the refrigerator on. They have a sweet little puppy, Mr. Chewy. He just turned 1. Like, this is peace of mind. So I want to talk to you about Build 2, Ship 2. If you know right now that mom and dad, or maybe a brother and his wife with a new baby, guess what? This is going to power that breast pump. This is going to keep the breast milk that's frozen in the freezer.
You're not taking a baby to a hotel room when the power goes out.
No. And guess what? If you have to spend 3 nights at a hotel, you've just spent more than you should spend right now on this. We're already busy. We want to hear from you. We really do. So please, please, please give us a call. My dad was a safety engineer, and he taught us always to be prepared. And this is being prepared.
This is being prepared.
Even for fun.
Yeah, we did have a caller called in 2 shows ago, and she was from Asheville, North Carolina, and unfortunately she went 10 days without power. She did not have portable power, so after that she's like, I will never go through that experience ever again. I am going to be prepared. And her key message to people was, don't wait, right? Like, she wished she would have done it before, because to your point, she's seen it before, but
didn't get it,
then had to survive 10
and then it
days
happened.
with no power.
That's going to happen. And
Yeah.
even 10 minutes without power is bad if you have kids. So let's dive in and say what this does that others haven't.
Yeah.
Don't be kind of looking at this and thinking, wow, that's so compact. You've been
This
able
is
to
a
really
power
make it
horse.
small and mighty
Yeah,
all
electronics
at the same time.
get smaller, but still so incredibly powerful. So this will get you through 1 to 2 days of power in a power outage. I want you to take a look at the screen. So I'm going to turn on my CPAP machine, and I'm going to run my hairdryer at the same time. You're going to see that that number actually jumps down because I'm using power currently. So you always know exactly where you're at, which is really neat with this. And then as I turn things off, that number is going to jump back up. Went down to 5 hours. Now we're jumping back up to our 2.3 days. So that is the amazing part about this.
That's
Every
so
woman in America
cool.
has blown the fuse box in their home
Yeah.
with the hairdryer.
Yes.
You know how powerful they are. They're like those
Yes.
surges of power. This can even run a hairdryer. So it just kind of, not that you're doing your hair in a power outage, but it's just really
My friends
shows
that
you
had
the
the
power.
wedding work,
Yes,
right? I
right.
mean, you gotta
or if you
do
just got
it.
out of the shower,
Right.
you might have to
Or you
get
have
to work.
Or you have a job interview, or you've got to go, or you've got
Yes.
little ones and you don't want to send them out in the cold
Right.
because they're still going to school. Like, there's just certain things you need to do. You need to click your seatbelt before you drive, right? You need to get a good night's sleep. You need to take care of those who you love. We are here now at 7 o'clock at night. We started with 8,000 of these. We had two options, one without the solar panels, but we always recommend getting the one with the solar panel because you're basically saving more than you're spending. I know a lot of times at QVC you'll see one and it's $1,200 or $1,500. When you think of $146 a month on Easy Pay, and oh, by the way, shipping and handling is free. When
Love
does
that.
that happen, Miss Melissa?
And this is a pretty substantial
we now
package.
only have 2,600. Do you mind if we pause and take a
Yes,
call?
I'd love
because
it.
our customers have done such a beautiful job of chatting us through the day. And Donna is from Florida. So Donna, as a mom and a sort of honorary Floridian, we know what you face every year. Can you come into QVC, hey Donna, and tell us your story of Ecoflow?
Sure. I bought one a few months ago and had it for the last hurricane. Luckily, where I'm located here in Florida, I'm in Lake Alfred. We didn't get hit really bad. We really dodged the bullet, but I was without power for a day and a half. And the Ecoflow worked. It's my fridge. I followed the instructions that they had talked about on TV. I plugged it in for like a couple hours, and then I would let it go for a while. But everything stayed beautiful. All my wonderful QVC frozen food that I have, everything stayed fine. And I was able to run my fan, my TV, because I have a TV with an antenna that I put on the window that I bought at QVC. So I was able to watch TV. I had my fan going. And I was really glad that I was only without power a day and a half, but it was wonderful. And I'm thinking about getting the extra battery.
Yeah.
And my question was, the one I bought was the Delta 3 1500. What's the difference between that and the one that you're showing now?
Great question.
So essentially yours has a third more power. Yours is a 1,500 watt. This is 1,000 watts of power. So yours is just, about 1/3 more powerful, if that makes sense.
But everything else is the same.
Yeah, everything else is the same.
And the battery, is that something that you recommend, and how much extra power would that give me?
Yeah, so with the additional battery, if you got a 1,500 additional battery, that would give you another 1,500 watts. Or maybe you go ahead and invest in this one. That way, versus having just one power station that you have to kind of move with that extra battery around your home, if you picked up this one, then that would kind of give you two independent power sources, if that makes sense. You could have one maybe in your kitchen, one in your basement.
That's what I was actually thinking.
Yes.
And I wouldn't need to get another one of the solar panels because I got one with my first one.
Well, so the cool part is when you have two sets of solar panels, Donna, because I've gotten that question a lot today, you can actually daisy chain them together, and now you're charging twice as fast. So you actually combine the solar panels, and now it's like you have 320 watts of power.
Double the fun.
Double the fun.
Act like our honey, David Venable, did. He got a second one today for his second floor, for the bedroom and the lights there and the things that happen. Maybe this, but if you're up in the bedroom and maybe you have a CPAP machine. So I'm telling you, That's what David did, and then I'm thinking, wow, I should do
That's
that
what most
too.
people are doing. Yes,
is
I've talked to
get
I
so
want
many.
you to know that I recommend everybody to get this. It's wonderful. It's easy. It's compact. And oh, what peace of mind I have now.
Right.
I am just, you have no idea how wonderful it is to know that I have power.
Priceless. It's priceless. So Donna, think about it. We'll send you back to our producers. If you'd like to order another one, we'll help you with that. But thank you for sharing your story. It really means a lot to know that for those full, 36 hours that you would have been in the dark,